Alrighty everybody, welcome to the channel and good morning. So what we're going to be working on today is going to be my buddy Kevin's 2018 Subaru WRX. We picked up from someone on like Facebook Marketplace a used set of what are they called? Fog light bezels. They're like SubieSpeed or something like that. So that's what we're going to be installing today. So stay tuned for that. We're going to get started. Kevin should be here now. There he is. Alright. Fog light install. Or fog light bezel install. Let's get it, Kev.
Yep.
Step one.
Pop
hood. Nice. Ooh. Step two. Fuse tray.
What do these numbers mean?
You can just delete that. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 of the plastic clips, and then like 4 of these little hex bolts that I'm gonna guess are like a 10 mil. Just use a flathead or a pick or like plastic pry tool to just take all these off and don't lose them. Alright, and then after you take out all the bolts and the clips on the top here, this little plastic piece will just pop right off. It's just got the little weather stripping on it. And then from there, once we take that off, we're going to move on to the bottom where there's going to be some more clips and other stuff that needs to come off. Also, we are taking off this little shroud right here. Just like the air inlet, in this case, ours doesn't lead right to our airbox, it leads to the cold air. But he's just taking these clips out that are right down here. You have 1 and 2. They're normally in there kind of tight. It's also like 11 degrees out, so they're kind of hard to get out. But with with the right amount of prying, they'll pop right out. Alright, and then also there is this little bolt over here, or like a little push tab right here. All you do, take a small little like flathead or pick, push it in on the middle there, and then take your tool and just pop it out. Other than that, that's the only part you need to get in the fender liner. It makes it a lot easier if when you do it, you go ahead and turn your wheel to the whatever side works. We found turning it to the far left made it a lot easier. And then from there, you can get access to this only fender liner clip. There's nothing else in the fender liner here that we need to take care of, but we do have some down here at the bottom that we're going to get started on now. Alright, so like I said, we got fender liner clip out, and then now we moved on to the bottom. There are 8 bolts total, or 8 little plastic clips total. 1 to remember or not miss is going to be this one, like right, literally come right here and go like right below. We were here tugging on the, what do you call it, front bumper, and didn't realize that we still had that one in. There's one on both sides for that, and then all the others you'll see like right along the front the whole way across. Other than that, I believe we are ready to take the front bumper off. We laid out a tarp just so that we don't scuff anything or run into any issues like that. And from there, all we're going to do now is pretty much lay the bumper down on the tarp, and from there we'll pop the fog light bezels out right down there and get everything moving along with transferring over the old, or transferring the old and new back on, and we'll show you how to install the lights and everything on those. Give us 1 second. I found it.
What is it?
There's a clip in the middle. It's like tucked up in the middle here.
Fuck yeah.
Like literally dead center. So we're gonna move those 3 clips. Alright. It should fall right off now. There's that. And let's see how it goes. Yep. Alright. And then it's just a little bumper.
Unplug the fog lights.
Yep.
How do you do that?
We're going to unplug the fogs as well. They're right down here. You can kind of lean the bumper forward some. There is a little tab on the bottom of it that just pushed the bottom, as you can see right here, if it'll focus. Oh, don't move it. You have this little tab right here. I know it's a little blurry. Just push down on that and pull it out. And now we'll move the bumper from here over the tarp, even though technically it's already been like slid on the ground. Alright, little bonus info for anyone who does a cold air intake, especially a short ram intake, whatever you want to call this one, especially if you do the purring or pairing one, 101% take off the front bumper when you put on the intake. We did not, and now here we are with the bumper off, realizing that every single bit and piece and everything for this whole install could have been done so much easier if we just took off the damn front bumper. But you live and learn. But for anyone else who hasn't done a cold air intake yet with intentions of doing it, if you see this video, a word of advice. Alright, next we're going to take off the bezels themselves, the old set. We're supposed to, I believe, take off the outside first here. And from there we will, it's literally just taking a plastic pry tool and kind of making its way in here and prying it out, ideally not messing up your paint, as that is our overall goal. Actually, instead of prying from the front, we found that all the plastic tabs are actually a lot more accessible from the back here. If you start from this little corner right here, this little tab, just push it over to the side and push this part out, and then just kind of work your way around the perimeter, kind of going as you would like a wheel, like this side over to here, up to here, and then back down over here, until you can kind of fully push it all the way out. Alrighty, so now we are over here with the old one and the new one. We actually just had these refinished. They come factory in a gloss black. We had them refinished from a local painter in gloss black again, just because there were some areas that had some like, I guess like weathering or some peeling paint. Sometimes it's apparently an issue from the guy who we originally bought these from. Said that it has a tendency to peel the paint and everything. So we just did it preventatively and had them repainted, so we didn't have to worry about that down the road. So we don't have to do this process twice. Obviously the differences between these two are going to be this being gloss, this being kind of like a matte. This is going to match our top grille, along with over here you get the whole point you bought it, and that's for the daytime running light or turn signal. Honeycomb style is the same, just obviously gloss in this case. And then from there, when you come around the back here, you have your wire that you plug in to make the LED work, and you have just this little bracket that goes in place with a few Phillips head screws that secure the light in place. Other than that, they're pretty similar. Here is what we have now. So we have the fog lights in, or the bezels in. Coming over here, this is our wiring harness. This is the one that they supply. This part is pretty easy. We just laid it out for ourselves, or did a light plug and play to kind of see how it is. The kit is fully plug and play, so this is the part that comes off the bezel, and this is the connector right here. What that connector does is it splices out. In this case, because we don't have the turn signal actuators, because this is a 19 and our kit did not come with whatever it is, a relay or whatever you want to call it, these just stay unplugged. Down here this becomes not useful anymore because we don't have it for the turn signal. So all this together we'll just zip tie as a bunch and tuck. This wire comes up through here between the battery, and then we have it lead right on up to the fuse box. Now for this, what we did is we just went in here and I'll quick show you. What we had to do is we just undid, we cut off the bottom section for it on the plug. This is actually going to go, which you won't be able to see, right on in here like this into the top one. So if you're looking at it from the driver's side, this literally come right on in here. You have this big black box in the fuse box and plug it right in the one right above it. Using zip ties to zip tie all of the existing wiring up into place along this section right here. Yeah, take this whole bunch, loom it all together, and take a zip tie. We have everything all buttoned up and ready to go back up in place. All we need to do now is obviously put the bumper in place and attach all of our old hardware, and we'll be good to go. I did put the fuse box cover back on. You could tuck these a little bit better over here in the corner for like the wiring, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. It looks the same either way. It looks like one of them isn't working right now, so more than likely we have something not plugged in, so hopefully it'll be a quick, easy fix. But this one does look really good.
The real problem.
Sweet. And after 50,000 hours, I'm trying to make this bumper fully line up. It is all good now. Alrighty everyone, so we got the SubieSpeed lights in, and they're all set and ready to go. Kev's gonna be heading out of here. I have to get to work, so we got everything taken care of that we wanted to get done today, and we got a bunch more coming for the Subie. So stay tuned for more. I plan to kind of start this as a channel and everything, and I'm very red because it's freezing out here. But stay tuned for more, and make sure you like the video. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.